Samsung just launched its newest foldable phones, the Galaxy Z Fold 7 and the Galaxy Z Flip 7, and while both bring some solid upgrades, there's one decision that's left people scratching their heads. Why did the Galaxy Z Flip 7 get a bigger battery, but the more expensive, larger Galaxy Z Fold 7 didn't? It's a fair question because the Flip 7 now has a 4,300 mAh battery, which is nearly the same as the Fold 7's 4,400 mAh one, despite the Flip being much smaller. When Samsung was asked about this, the answer was pretty straightforward. According to them, Flip users specifically asked for more battery life, and the company responded. With the Fold, they said users wanted different improvements like better cameras, a thinner and lighter design, and a wider cover screen. So Samsung decided to focus on those areas instead. But let's be honest, every smartphone user wants better battery life, especially on a $2,000 phone like the Fold 7. So why didn't they push for both performance and battery? Well, part of the answer might lie in the intense competition in the foldable phone market, with companies like Honor, Oppo, and Huawei constantly pushing for the thinnest, lightest foldables. Samsung probably felt the pressure to do the same. The Galaxy Z Fold 7 is now officially the lightest book-style foldable in the world and the second thinnest overall, measuring just 8.9 millimeters thick when folded. Adding a bigger battery would have made the phone heavier and bulkier, something Samsung couldn't afford to do if it wanted to stay ahead in this race. Meanwhile, there isn't the same kind of race happening in the flip-style foldable category. That gave Samsung a little more freedom with the Flip 7 to bump up the battery size without worrying as much about thickness or weight. But hardware limitations also played a part here. Samsung still hasn't introduced silicon carbon anode batteries into its smartphones. These next-gen batteries could allow more energy storage without increasing the battery's physical size. But Samsung is playing it safe after what happened with the Galaxy Note 7's battery fires years ago. Until they're completely confident in the safety and long-term durability of silicon carbon batteries, they're likely to stick with conventional battery tech. So for now, any major battery capacity upgrade comes with a trade-off in thickness or weight, and Samsung chose to prioritize portability and comfort in the Fold 7 instead. Still, it feels like a bit of a missed opportunity. The Galaxy Z Fold 7 is packed with features: premium materials, a redesigned hinge, a reduced crease on the inner display, a wider and more usable cover screen, and upgraded cameras, but it's still using the same 4,400 mAh battery as last year. And for heavy users or power users who spend a lot of time multitasking or watching videos on that big inner screen, that might not be enough. Meanwhile, the Flip 7 benefits from its modest price tag and now even better battery life, making it a very attractive option. It just goes to show that Samsung is listening to customer feedback, but also juggling a lot of priorities behind the scenes. Maybe if enough Fold users speak up about battery life, we'll see a bigger upgrade in the next version. But for now, Samsung's choice reflects the reality of modern smartphone design. You can't have it all. They chose thin, light, and stylish over raw battery power for the Fold 7. Whether that was the right call or not depends on what you value more in your foldable. Asterisk. What if all the hype around the Galaxy S26 battery turns out to be just that hype, with no real gains? That's the fear growing among Samsung fans after recent reports hinted at a so-called breakthrough, only to follow it with silence about actual battery size improvements. The big news was that Samsung might team up with South Korea's ITM Semiconductor to develop better battery using something called epoxy molding compound. This tech helps protect the battery from moisture, keeps it cool, and reduces wear and tear over time. It's smart and could lead to longer-lasting batteries that also charge faster. But here's the problem: it looks like Samsung might use that extra efficiency not to give us bigger batteries, but just to make the phones thinner. And if that happens, we're back to the same issue we've seen for years: beautiful phones that struggle to last a full day without a charger. Many people expected the Galaxy S26 to finally bring a major battery upgrade, possibly more than the Galaxy S25's roughly 3,900 mAh cell. But now, the latest talk says we may just get the same capacity, just wrapped in a different explanation, something like innovative thermal protection, while the battery size stays the same. That would be a huge letdown, especially when Apple and even newer brands like Nothing are packing larger batteries into their flagship devices. And let's not forget companies like OnePlus, which already use silicon carbon battery tech to squeeze 6,000 mAh into the OnePlus 13. Some early rumors even suggest the OnePlus 15 might go up to 7,000 mAh. Meanwhile, Samsung seems stuck. If it uses this new battery circuit technology to shave off millimeters and promote the Galaxy S26 as a slim device, many will see it as a missed opportunity. The worst part, they've done this before. The Galaxy S25 Edge focused on being thin and stylish but didn't exactly win over buyers with battery life. It seems like Samsung hasn't learned the lesson. They think people want ultra-thin phones, when what many of us really want is a phone that can last all day or longer. The smarter move would be to use the improved thermal and safety features to pack in a larger battery, even if it means keeping the phone's thickness the same. It would make a bigger impact and bring Samsung closer to truly competing with the high-capacity flagships from China. The Galaxy S26 Ultra, Samsung's top-tier model, doesn't do much better either. Rumors say it will stick with the same 5,000 mAh battery that's been in every Ultra model since the Galaxy S20 Ultra. Yes, power efficiency in chips has improved and software is smarter now. But if other companies are increasing battery size year by year, Samsung's standing still just doesn't look good. It raises a bigger question about innovation. If they could offer 5,000 mAh in 2020, why can't they improve on it in 2026? Holding back like this might help make the phone lighter or thinner, but it doesn't help users who want more screen time, longer gaming sessions, and fewer charging breaks. And for a brand that wants to lead the premium market, that's not enough. The real test will come when people see through the marketing and start comparing actual numbers. Will customers be okay with another year of 5,000 mAh while rivals climb to 6,000 or even 7,000? Time will tell. But Samsung has a choice to make: follow the obsession with slim phones or give users what they really need. If this breakdown helped you see what's really going on with the Galaxy S26, hit that like button and subscribe for more updates without the noise.
Could Samsung's trifold foam end up being a letdown before it even hits the market? For years, fans have been eagerly waiting for Samsung's next big move in the foldable phone world. After the flips and the foldable book-style designs, the buzz has now turned to something even more exciting: a trifold. When Samsung